It was a rainy afternoon, the kind where the sky seemed heavy with secrets. Anna strolled through her neighborhood, her umbrella barely shielding her from the drizzle. She had nothing to do at home and decided to wander aimlessly. That's when she saw it, a small, ancient building she had never noticed before. The sign above the wooden door read, "The Magical Library." Curious, Anna stepped closer. The windows were covered with thick curtains, but soft golden light seeped through the cracks. She hesitated for a moment before spotting an inscription on the door. It was written in English, "Enter if you dare." Anna smiled nervously. Dare? That's a strong word, she muttered, trying to recall its meaning. But the rain was getting heavier, and her curiosity won. With a deep breath, she pushed open the creaky door and stepped inside. The room smelled of old paper and wood polish. Shelves lined every wall, filled with books of all shapes and sizes. Some books shimmered as though their covers were sprinkled with stardust. In the center of the room was a glowing pedestal, holding a single book that seemed to call to her. She took a cautious step forward, her heart pounding. "What is this place?" she whispered. Anna walked slowly toward the glowing pedestal, her footsteps echoing in the quiet room. The book resting on it seemed alive, its cover pulsed softly, like the rhythm of a heartbeat. She reached out her hand, hesitated, then pulled it back. "Is it safe?" she wondered aloud. Her curiosity outweighed her caution, and she carefully opened the cover. To her surprise, the book didn't open. Instead, words appeared on its surface, glowing in bright gold letters. "Say the magic words, open the book, please." Anna blinked. Magic words? "In English," she said, her voice barely above a whisper. She hesitated for a moment, then repeated the phrase out loud, as if speaking to the book itself. "Open the book, please." The book sprang open with a soft whoosh, releasing a warm, golden light. Pages turned themselves rapidly, stopping on one that displayed a beautiful illustration of a forest. The trees seemed to sway gently, as if a breeze was blowing through the page. Suddenly, Anna felt a tug, as though an invisible hand was pulling her forward. Before she could react, the golden light enveloped her entirely, and the room disappeared. When she opened her eyes, Anna found herself standing in the middle of the very forest she had seen in the book. The air smelled fresh, and sunlight filtered through the trees above. She spun around, disoriented. "Where am I?" she whispered. Her voice seemed to carry through the forest, unanswered. She looked down and saw the open book still in her hands, glowing faintly. That's when a voice startled her. "Hello there!" Anna turned quickly and saw a figure walking toward her, a cheerful young man with a backpack slung over his shoulder. He waved and smiled. The young man stopped a few steps away and smiled warmly. He had messy brown hair, a friendly face, and a slight glow around him, as if he, too, were part of the magic. "Hello," he said again, his voice cheerful. "My name is Max." "What's your name?" Anna hesitated. My name is Anna," she replied, unsure of what else to say. Max clapped his hands. "Great to meet you, Anna. You must be new here. Let me guess, the book brought you?" Anna nodded slowly, holding up the glowing book. "Yeah, I guess so. But I don't understand, where am I? How did I get here?" Max chuckled. "Welcome to the Forest of Dreams. This is one of the many places inside the magical library. Every book here is a gateway to a different world. And you," he said, pointing to her, "are its newest visitor." The forest was unlike anything she had seen before. The trees were tall and majestic, their leaves shimmering in shades of green and gold. Small creatures darted between the trunks, and the sound of a distant stream added to the serene atmosphere. This is incredible, Anna said, almost to herself. It is, Max agreed. But there's something you should know. To explore these worlds, you'll need to use English. The words you speak are like keys, they unlock paths, help you solve puzzles, and even let you interact with the people and creatures you meet. Anna frowned. I don't know if my English is good enough for that. Max smiled reassuringly. Don't worry. I'm here to help. And besides, the more you practice, the better you'll get. Let's start small. Repeat after me. Hello, my name is Anna. Anna took a deep breath. Hello, my name is Anna, she said, her voice a little steadier this time. Perfect. Max said with a thumbs up. See? You're already getting the hang of it. Just then, the sound of rustling leaves caught their attention. Max turned, his expression suddenly serious. It looks like the forest has a challenge for us. Are you ready? Anna hesitated but nodded. Ready as I'll ever be. Great! Follow me, Max said, leading the way deeper into the forest. Max led Anna through the shimmering forest, the sound of rustling leaves growing louder with every step. The trees seemed to part for them, revealing a clearing with a large stone table at its center. On the table were 3 glowing objects, a small tree, a bright flower, and a miniature river flowing in a tiny glass jar. Max stopped and turned to Anna. All right, here's your first challenge. These are called tree, flower, and river. Can you repeat those words after me? Anna nodded, her voice cautious. Tree, flower, river. Perfect. Max said, his grin encouraging. Now, to pass this challenge, you need to answer some simple questions. Ready? Anna took a deep breath. Ready. Max pointed to the glowing tree. What is this? Anna hesitated for a moment, then said, It's a tree. Exactly. Max said, clapping. Now, what is this? He pointed to the flower. It's a flower, Anna replied, her confidence growing. And this? Max gestured to the miniature river. It's a river,
The forest
Anna
recognizes
said,
your
smiling
progress.
now. You're
Look.
amazing. Anna watched
Max
in awe as the
exclaimed.
objects on the table began to glow brighter. The light from the objects merged, forming a golden path that stretched into the depths of the forest. Max turned to Anna. This path will take us to the next part of your journey. But remember, the forest will keep testing your English. The more you practice, the easier it will get. Anna looked down at the glowing book in her hands, its pages flickering softly. She smiled. I think I can do this. Max nodded. I know you can. Now, let's see where this path leads. Together, they stepped onto the golden trail, ready for whatever challenges lay ahead. The golden path led Anna and Max to the edge of the forest. The trees became thinner, and sunlight poured through the gaps, bathing the trail in warm light. At the end of the path, Anna saw a shimmering portal, its surface rippling like water. Max stopped and turned to her. This is where your journey in the Forest of Dreams ends, at least for now. Anna looked at the portal, then back at Max. Will I come back here? She asked. Max smiled. Of course. The magical library is always waiting for you. And now that you know how to unlock its secrets, you can explore as many worlds as you want. Just remember to practice your English. Anna nodded, holding the glowing book tightly. I've learned so much here. Thank you, Max. I don't think I could have done it without you. Max gave her a playful wink. You did all the hard work, Anna. But I'll be here the next time you need a guide. She hesitated, unsure of how to say goodbye. Then she remembered the words Max had taught her. She smiled and said, "Thank you, Max, goodbye." "Goodbye, Anna. See you soon," Max replied, waving as she stepped toward the portal. The moment she touched the shimmering surface, she felt a warm pull, like a gentle breeze carrying her away. When she opened her eyes, Anna was back in the magical library. The glowing book lay on the pedestal, its cover dim now, but she could feel the lessons it had taught her imprinted in her mind. She placed the book back on the pedestal, looking around at the endless shelves of shimmering titles. "I'll be back," she whispered, a smile on her face. As Anna walked out of the library and into the rainy streets, she realized something: the magic wasn't just in the books. It was in the words she had learned, the confidence she had gained, and the endless possibilities waiting for her to discover.